Welcome to Shom Achshav on the Daf. We're holding in Chulin Daf Chof Gimel. The Gemara in Avoda says that Kol Mokom Shene'emar Hashchasa Eino Yelo Dvar Ervo V'Avodas Kachovim. Hashchasa, ruining, has to do with Arayos and Avoda Zara. So here we see that Arayos and Avoda Zara are two things that come together. This is a yesod that Rav Menachem Mendel Mishiklov brings in his Sfarim, and the Sefer Mayim Adirim, he brings it in page Reish Samech Zayin. And it's also brought down in the Ksovim that were found in Yerushalayim. Menachem Mishiklov there says the name of his Rebbe, the Vilna Goyen. He says, Kach Kabbalah b'yadeinu min hagoyinim ish v'pi'ish ad Moshe Rabbeinu shekol avodah zara tzarich avodas dvar erva. And that's the reason it says always whenever it says avodah zara, it says Loshon Znus v'yiznu acher habaylim v'kamahom hazeh v'zono. Meaning the Loshon Znus over here is not only a Loshon Mushal, just taking an expression and using it for avodah zara, but every avodah zara comes together with Arayos. It always goes together. That's the Vilna Gaon is telling us. My Rebbe Amor Shapira and the Shirim of Raro Bachano that were zoichet to be moitzi l'or last year, Nechutz Yom and Omud Shin Dalid, he compares this, or equates it to what the Vilna Gaon explains, that the main two Yetzer Horahs that you have in the world is the Yetzer of Kahasoni and Ta'avoni. Kahasoni means the Yetzer Hora of Kas, of anger. Ta'avoni is the Yetzer of Taiva, of indulgence. These two Yetzeros are the main two forces that push Adam to do something wrong, and they always work together. A person always has these two Yetzeros. This is really the words of the Maharal and the Gurari and Pashas Noach, Bereshis Vov, Pasuk Yud Aleph, that he brings over there, the Rayas Hashchasa, specifically Erva Avodah Zara, like we have in our Gemara. So says the Maharal, there's three Yetzer Hora. There's Yetzer Hora, the Avodah Zara, and there's Yetzer Hora, the Arayos. These are the main Yetzer Horas. That's what's called Hashchasa, because this is what the Yetzer Hora is coming to do. It's coming to come and ruin the person. It's coming to be mashchis the person. And the Vilna Gaon in Aderes Eliyahu and Bereshis Perek Dal Pasuk Chav Gimel goes on to say that's the Pshat in the Gemara in Paga b'cha benuvel zeh, meaning the Yetzer Hora mashcheyu lebeis hamedrash im even hu nimoyach im barzel hu mispoitzitz. So if it's stone, he will melt, and if it's metal, it will blow up. So he explains, Even referring to the Taiva, the Yetzer of Taiva. So then it will melt in front of the Torah, because the Torah says, Avonim shachaku mayim. So they're taking away the Avonim. In Barzelu, that's the idea of the Yetzer of Kas, Avodah Zara. So it will explode through the fire of Torah. Because it says, Lo kol dvar keish nu'um Hashem. So these are the two main Yetzer Horas that there is. The Yetzer of the Zara and Arayos. And the chiddush of the Vilna Gaon is that they come together. That whenever you have Avodah Zara, you have with it together Yetzer of Arayos. And one of the Sifrei Chasidus explains a little bit more. Because when a person does Arayos, so it takes from him a little bit of the Tzelem Elokim. One of the tiniest of Avodah Zara is, how can you take the Tzelem Elokim that you have from Hashem and use that for Avodah Zara? So meaning, in order for Am Yisrael to allow themselves to do Avodah Zara, you need to take away a little bit of Tzelem Elokim. So that's the idea. The Arayos takes away a little bit of Tzelem Elokim. Mainly a person is able to go and do Avodah Zara. Mitzat Sheni, the Gemara tells us that Am Yisrael did Avodah Zara in order to be matil lehem Arayos. So they all come together. The Avodah Zara helps the Arayos, and the Arayos helps the Avodah Zara, and together they achieve the Hashchasa that Yetzer wants to do. And our Avoda is to come and be mizgaber on this Yetzer Horas through the Torah and to overcome these challenges. And this was brought down in the name of the Vilna Gaon somewhere else, that really Avraham Avinu is the Midas HaChesed, the Psoilus of Chesed is Yishmael Taivus. Yitzchak Avinu is Midas Adin, the Psoilus of Din is Esov, that's the Kas, that's the Yetzer Hora of the Zara. But what is when you come to Yaakov Avinu, that's the midah of the Tiferes, midah of Torah. There you don't have keneged that, you don't have any psoils from it, because the Torah is what takes away all the psoils possible. And so the antidote for both Yetzeros to come together is Yaakov Avinu, which kenegdom in the Ra you don't have. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shom Achshava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.